Hello everyone, I am Poonam Vohra and I welcome to all of you to part 4 of our 12-part series on CBSE Economics Exam Preparation. In this session, we will focus on tackling true or false questions with proper justification. These questions can be tricky as they require both accuracy and clear reasoning. I'll guide you on how to avoid vague explanations and provide logical, well-structured justifications to boost your confidence and score. So let's dive in and master this crucial exam skill together. Questions based on true or false statements assess students' understanding of economic concepts, critical thinking, recall of facts, application of knowledge, attention to detail, reasoning skills, and clarity of misconceptions, ensuring a comprehensive evaluation of their theoretical and practical knowledge by logical reasoning and justification. Let's begin stepwise. Step 1. Read the statement carefully. Take a moment to understand the statement fully. Consider keywords, economic terms, and whether the statement is positive, that is descriptive, or opinion-based, that is normative. Step 2. Recall the relevant concept. Identify the chapter or topic the statement relates to. For example, is the statement relating to money and banking, economic reforms, or any other topic? Then think about the underlying theory, laws, or factual information that apply to the statement. Step 3. Check the factual accuracy. That is, determine if the statement aligns with what you have learned by verifying it against your knowledge of economic concepts and principles. For example, a statement given is, inflation always reduces the purchasing power of money. Now, this statement needs to be checked for accuracy. The statement is false, though it seems to be true. It is false because though inflation generally reduces purchasing power, but it does not always do so. In case wages or incomes rise faster than inflation, then purchasing power can remain unchanged or even increase. So the statement is inaccurate in absolute terms. This you need to be very careful about. Step 4. Consider exceptions only if applicable. Be aware of exceptions to general economic principles. For example, while a citizen of a country is always a normal resident of that country is generally assumed. But this statement is false simply because exceptions like citizens working in foreign embassies, international organizations, or abroad for more than a year are not considered as normal residents of their home country. Step 5. Provide concise reasoning. Write your reasoning in 1 or 2 sentences. This must include the economic concept or example supporting your answer. For example, statement is GDP includes the value of intermediate goods. Answer should be false. GDP only includes the value of final goods and services in order to avoid double counting. Step 6. Review for errors. Double check your answer and reasoning for clarity and correctness. Make sure it directly addresses the statement. Have a look at the answering format for true and false questions. You will be given two numbered statements and you need to identify which one is true and which one is false. So you need to write it against the statement and then add your explanation or reasoning. It is mandatory in CBSE examination to provide a concise logical explanation in order to support your answer. And the reasoning should refer to relevant concept, law or theory, and use proper terminology from your NCERT textbook or syllabus, and be specific to the point. Have a look at this example. Statement 1. A deficit in the current account of the balance of payments means that the country is importing more goods and services than it is exporting. Statement 2. Foreign direct investment is recorded in the current account of the balance of payments. So first step is that you need to identify the topic. And by reading the statements, one can identify the topic to be balance of payments. Now you need to analyze both the statements. That is, provide reasoning why the statement is true or why the statement is false. In this example, statement 1 is true. The reason is that the current account includes the export and import of goods and services, income from abroad and unilateral transfers. A deficit in current account implies that the value of imports exceeds the value of exports, leading to negative balance. But the statement 2 is false. Reason is that foreign direct investment is recorded in the capital account of the balance of payment because it represents the inflow or outflow of capital, not the trade of goods and services, which is a part of the current account. So you need to provide reasoning for both the sentences, whether it is mentioned in the question or not. Let us look at another example. Statement 1 is, privatization means transferring ownership of private companies to the government. Statement 2, economic reforms introduced in 1991 led to the liberalization of Indian economy. So once again, identify the topic, and by reading both the statements, one can identify the topic is economic reform. After having understood that both the statements belong to the topic titled economic reforms, then you start analyzing it. Statement 1 is false. Reason is that privatization refers to transferring ownership and management of government-owned enterprises to the private sector, not the other way around, as the aim is to improve efficiency and competitiveness. Whereas statement 2 is true because the 1991 economic reforms actually focused on liberalization, which included reducing government control, removing trade barriers, and encouraging private sector participation. Let us focus on the key takeaways for students. Most important is identify the topic. Recognize whether the statements given relates to current account, capital account, or any aspect of economic reforms or any other such topic. Then you need to stick to NCERT terminology, rely on the definitions as given in NCERT and factual details to determine the accuracy. Then you need to explain it clearly, state why the statement is true or false in 1 or 2 lines referring to the concept or policy or particular law, and be objective. Avoid subjective opinions, focus only on economic theories and data. And then finally, practice writing reasoning. Ensure that your explanation is concise, logical, and to the point. By following this structured approach, you can confidently and accurately handle true or false questions in the CBSE Economics exam. I hope you have understood how to tackle true and false questions. By mastering this structural approach that I've just explained, you can enhance your conceptual clarity, logical reasoning, and precision in answering. Stay tuned for the next video where we'll tackle cause and effect based questions with effective strategies. To learn more, visit our website and enroll in our courses to master the concepts in economics. You will find more than 300 lecture videos aligned with the latest recommendations of CBSE curriculum. And with our current introductory offer, you can enroll in each of the course for just rupees 999. So seize the opportunity and join before the introductory offer expires and score high grades in CBSE examination as well as in CUET entrance examination. Like, share and subscribe to Ecostudys channel. Also drop a comment. See you in the next session for another concept. Thank you.